Guide a life and find your why in 52 teams of 8 antique rival wisdoms that have encouraged, educated, and entertained generations for centuries to help make humanity great at stop2think.com. Team Quote 11.4. Freedom is a system based on courage. Charles Péguy, 1873–1914. Charles Péguy was a French poet, essayist, and editor who was an important intellectual figure in the late 19th and early 20th centuries. This quote reflects his deep philosophical thinking about the nature of freedom and human courage. Péguy was known for his passionate writings that often explored complex themes of social justice, individual responsibility, and moral courage. This quote suggests that freedom is not merely a passive state or a right to be claimed, but an active, dynamic system that requires constant moral effort and personal bravery. The profound insight here is that freedom is not simply given, but continuously earned and maintained through courageous action. It implies that freedom demands personal risk and commitment. Maintaining liberty requires moral strength. Individuals must be willing to stand up for their principles. Freedom is a collective and individual responsibility. Péguy lived during a tumultuous time in French history, experiencing the tensions leading up to World War I. His perspective was shaped by the social and political challenges of his era, which likely informed his understanding of freedom as something that must be actively defended. The quote challenges us to see freedom not as a static condition, but as a living, breathing system that depends on the courage of individuals to protect, define, and expand it. It suggests that true freedom is not comfortable or easy, but requires constant moral vigilance and the willingness to take principled stands. And if you'd like to get paid for sharing our wearable wisdoms, keep this in mind. Everyone I know wears a shirt, and most of us change them daily, so change your shirt and change the world. Social equalities are blatantly subliminal antique positive wisdoms repetitively shared without saying a word. This applies to all our wearable shareable wisdoms that finance our free motivational educational workbooks on math, spelling, and faster reading practice. With wearable wisdoms to fit babies, kids, and adults, you can clothe a whole family, city, or state. So do the future a favor by encouraging, educating, and entertaining with words of wisdom that have passed the test of time to make us all wiser and kinder. Join the 52 of 8 today at 52of8.com.